All right, in this brief tutorial, we are going to go over how to use Outlook email, which is our default email that we'll be using here at Berkeley Preparatory School. If you notice in the bottom on your taskbar, towards the left-hand side, you're going to see the Outlook icon. If you do not see it, especially if you have a Windows 8 touchscreen machine, if you just swipe to the right and click Start, and then type in Outlook, you will see it right here, and it will open Outlook. Either way, it should be there. And once Outlook opens, we're going to go over a variety of different things. Here it is in the taskbar. So as you can see, once your email opens, it automatically defaults opens to your inbox. Now, once you're in your inbox, there's a lot of different things we can do. So let's go over step by step. Number one, you can look through your various emails. If you want to go full screen on an email, you can double click it, and there it is. You can see it. You do have a lot of right-click options. So if you pick a particular email and you right-click on it, you can see you have a plethora of choices, whether it's reply, reply all, forward, move, or delete. Probably will be the 5 that you will use the most often. Now, the one thing that I want you to be very, very aware of is the difference between reply and reply all. Now, you will be receiving plenty of emails that are school-wide or at least within your class, which is a lot of people. So you want to be very careful when you use the reply all, because you want to make sure that you know that there are multiple people on that email list. So there is a very big difference between reply and reply all. As most people already know, forward, if you click on forward, it simply allows you to take an email that you receive from someone else and hand it on to another person. Now, if you would like to create an email, in the upper left-hand corner, it says New Email. And of course, here's where you type in your subject and then the body of the email here. Now, you can simply type in the name of the person you would like to send it to. And at Berkeley, it's going to be the first 5 letters of their last name, followed by the first 3 letters of their first name at berkeleyprep.org. But if you do not know their email address, you can simply click on the To button right here, and it will bring up the global address book. And at this time, you can search by their last name. And you can see here, I already pulled up mine. And you can either double click on it or click To or CC or BCC. Now, CC, of course, means carbon copy, and then BCC, blind carbon copy. A CC means that you're just going to add someone else to the list that you want them to see. BCC means you're going to put someone else on the list, but the original person who receives it will not see that extra list. A lot of people use this if you're sending out mass emails to a lot of different people, so that it doesn't look like you're not filling up the To column with 70 different names. But it's up to you how you want to use that. And then, of course, if you would like to attach something to the email, you see you have certain tabs up here at the top. You can go to Message and then go to Attach. You can also go to Insert and Attach. Either one works. And it will bring up like an Explorer window where you can find the attachment. In this case, I am going to take a PDF and I'm going to attach it. And notice how it adds a box here under Subject, and it could show you what's attached. When you're ready to send, you just simply click Send, and off it goes. Now, if you want to save this as a draft, you start an email, it's not quite done, you want to finish it later, you can simply click the Save button and close out. And down here in your drafts, you see our email that we just started right here. So it will save it for you as a draft so that you can come back to it later. Now, another thing I'd like to teach you while we're here is how to create folders. Now, as you're going to be taking multiple classes and receiving multiple emails from not only your core teachers, math, science, English, history, etc., but also any groups or sports that you're going to want to be taking. And it's a great way to help stay organized by creating folders in your inbox so that they don't get lost in what will be a very long and lengthy inbox as the year goes along, full of emails. So simply right-click on Inbox, and you can see you have quite a few choices. The one you're looking for here is New Folder, and then simply name it whatever club, sport, or class that you have. In this case, I'll just call it basketball. And you notice how it automatically alphabetizes it for you. So when I click on that folder, obviously I just created it. I don't have any emails in there at this time. Now say I want to put an email in there. Say I get an email and I want to add it to the basketball folder. You can do this a couple of different ways. You can take an email like this one. You can right-click and you can go to Move. And notice how all my folders I've created pop up. And I can select basketball and it will move it there. Or you can simply take the email and drag it. Whoops. You can drag it down and drop it into the basketball folder. Notice how it highlights it. So now when I click on basketball, I can see that that email is now there. That is the basics of how to compose an email, attach something, the difference between reply, reply all, and a few other things we discussed. Now notice down here at the bottom, you have a few tabs here. The other one is calendar. Now your calendar is going to be very important. It's going to be a great way for you to keep track of tests, quizzes, homework, due dates, papers, basketball games, whatever it is in clubs or sports or academics that you want to remember that's important. You need to start using your calendar to figure out how to do that. To add something to your calendar, you simply click on the day that you want to add it to and go up here on the left-hand side and click New Appointment. Now from there, you can simply add in the subject, location. You can pick the time that you need to be there. You can add a start and end date if it starts on the 14th and you want it to end on the 16th, whether it's an all-day event or not. And then you can even include other notes of things to pay attention to. When you click Save and Exit, you notice that that event pops up right here. This is the event that we just created. And that is the basic way of how to use your calendar to keep track of different events. Now, your contacts are under People. And to add a contact, you simply are going to go to New Contact. You're going to type in their name and their Berkeley email address, or any email address for that matter, and click Save. Now this contact list will be rather large, probably by the end of the year. If we go back to Mail, you can see we can go back to our inbox here. And I want to make sure that we completely understand all the different options. Probably the one you're going to use most often, very simply, is the New Mail option. There are quite a few extra things in here that you can do, like putting in your own signature, a calendar. I mean, there's quite a plethora of things that you could add, but we don't have time to go over all of them right now. But I wanted to make sure that you understood, at least in part, how to create and read emails on your Outlook. I hope you found this helpful. If you need any help, please stop by the help desk.